It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Ay, lately I've been seeing visions of growth. Famous a drug, I'ma get me a dose. Running my city, just me and my bros. And everyone wonders how we got so close. Homie, we came from starving. Ain't no ramen noodles in the apartment. Plotting robbery smoother than porcelain. This the day you see me kick your dose in. I've been marching like I'm Martin. Ain't no flousing, take precaution. No more talking. Where my Porsche at? Got me swinging swords like it's gauntlet. Time flies 747. Stand before the river. Will I go to heaven if I do it? No, I don't need the reassurance. The message is evident, heavy. The head is with crowns. The melodies weighing me down. The felonies might be my remedy. Families drown. Consistently living with friends, just look at my town. Lots of destruction, that cost of construction, that's cause of corruption. The modern is smarter, we hopping in buses, they calling, they cussing, it's out, and just when I caught a concussion, just thinking on trying to get the money for the breeze card. Only got a 20 for the week, Lord. Can you tell me how I'm finna eat, God? I've been reborn, respawn, walking ghost like it's recon. Everybody tell me keep going, so I hit the stool and turn the beats on, man.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this Sunday afternoon, going into the evening. In this video, we're going to be picking up where we left off with the whole 50 Cent verse the Let's Rap About It podcast, right? Y'all know we just covered that the other day. Everybody dropped a separate freestyle over a different 50 Cent beat of their choice. Interestingly enough, I caught a bit of flack for my reaction to it because I wasn't all that crazy about Mano's verse, wasn't all that crazy about Jim Jones' verse. Dave East had some cool bars, had some good bars in there, and Fab stole the show as pretty much anybody should have expected, right? And some people came in and they're like, man, none of these guys are on 50 Cent's level. It don't matter. Some people like, oh, you a hating ass nigga because you ain't on their level with rapping and all of this different type of shit, man. A bunch of Echo Unlimited jackets came out and niggas just went super crazy. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of niggas with motherfucking G-Unit tank tops and shit just started kicking my back in. I don't know if y'all are still here today, but I want y'all to understand, I don't give a fuck, okay? This is nothing new. Most people understood where I was coming from, but for some reason, we always get a couple people who I guess, I don't be talking fast, but I guess maybe they listening slow. Tell me where I got that from, since y'all love 50 so much. Anyway, so a lot of people have been waiting to see what the response was going to be from 50 Cent, especially to the Fabolous verse, because he's the one who took the most perceived shots. He did a lot of different flips of 50 Cent songs, 50 Cent shows, all of that different type of stuff with Power and Tasha and all of this different type of stuff. I'm going to play the Fab verse once again in this video just to keep it current with everything, because I don't think 50 Cent was really moved by nobody else. Yeah, they jumped on his beats and said some shit, but again, Fab was the most direct and just kind of let it be known, all right, nigga, this is what it is. Now, some people are speculating whether or not 50's actually going to go in the booth and respond, which I don't really see. 50 Cent really don't go in the booth and book out studio time for nothing outside of TV show intros at this point. That's his bread and butter. He got a new show. He'll go in the booth and he'll give you a catchy song. Shit. Them some catchy fucking songs. Big Rich Town still doing numbers out this bitch. The intro to Raising Canaan. I'm a hustler, baby. That shit hard. Heartbreak. Setback. Get back. I like that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no lying ass nigga. I'm gonna tell you when I like something. Shit, I even like the shit on Force with Jeremiah. Money, power, and powder. That shit come on. I'm a sing along to that motherfucker, man. It's some catchy ass songs. I even know a bit of his lyrics in them shits. But outside of that being what moves him, he ain't really just rapping for the sport of it no more. So do I see him going and coming up with clever shit to get at Fab? No. And apparently based on what he posted on social media, which I'm going to get to in a minute, it feels like he's ready to go low. He ready to goddamn take that the bar to the next lowest level. He finna limbo with your ass, Fab. So hopefully you're prepared for what's to come, because he's gonna try to drag you through the fucking mud. It is what it is. That's the games he play. So let's get to this Fab verse once again, just so we could be refreshed on everything he had to say, and get into 50 with his post.
Whoa. 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 Look, I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. If you ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada. My dog told me give him the word and shots follow. I let him off the leash like Nino's Rockwaller. You know I got power, your shorty got hot shower. Catch her tryna leave like Tasha shot Lala. The bitch not Mala and nigga you not Allah. Y'all both meet the creator, his first name not Tyler. The blick like a magic stick, yo top walla. Roof going, drain Snoop in a drop collar. Screaming let me ride, them youngins got diabolic. They will leave your whip leaning like they pop hydraulics. None of my ops valid, they singing the cops ballads. None of them want beef, they ordered a chopped salad. Cause how the fuck you niggas got brolic but not solid, and be trying to pull cars like we don't got wallets? Like how do niggas not in the jungle talk to Wallace? How is these grown ass men acting childish? How is these bum ass niggas speaking with stylists? When I was so fly, it made my bitch a stylist. They can't stop us from scoring, they gotta foul us. Can't stop us from scoring. Hey, we met at a pop gala, I call her the top scholar. She come and drop knowledge like she from a top college.
All right, so that's the Fab verse once again. You know what I'm saying? And again, there's a lot of different references in there. How niggas got brolic but not solid. Of course, we talking about big buff niggas who not solid for real. Niggas can't stop them from scoring. They got a phallus. I think that's definitely a very big jab that gets overlooked in there. It's not the hardest bar, but it's probably the truest bar out of there. Basically saying you can't stop us from scoring, as in we got this podcast, we got this buzz going around us right now, we got this show that we're developing, we're going to keep scoring, we're going to keep growing, but 50 Cent is going to come in and he's going to play foul. He's going to try to knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? He's going to go below the belt. He's not going to keep it above board and just keep it to, you know, straight up gamesmanship, you know what I'm saying? Or sportsmanship, I should say. Said something about pulling cards like we don't got wallets, you know what I'm saying? Which, of course, also falls in line with 50's allegations that they're squatters, that they're, you know, delinquent on payments and all of this different type of stuff. So he said, you trying to pull cards like we don't got wallets, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't actually got bread. I would think all of them do, but, you know, if you go off of that phone call that 50 Cent released of the alleged owner of the building, he claims that they ain't been paying their bills. Somebody I seen in the comments said, well, why would I care if Jim Jones not paying his bills? It ain't going to pay mine. Well, it may affect if you like that podcast or not, whether or not it's going to have a future or where you end up getting it from. But outside of that, anytime somebody gets called broke, it ain't going to pay your bills, but it becomes news anyway. So there's that too. Of course, the other day I talked about the magic stick line. Pull the magic stick, your top voila, you know what I'm saying? And voila, of course, is from a magic trick. But your head gonna be gone when you pull the magic stick. Like your girl got hot showered. There's people wondering, you know, what that means. I'm wondering what the fuck that means. Whether that's like, of course, the Diddy shit. Now, is that of the golden proportion, or is that just like the hot shower after the shit happens? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So there's also that. But there's enough shots just within that 1 minute freestyle. And rather than 50 jumping online, he took a couple days. He let Christmas pass. And then he jumps out with this statement. And of course, you know it ain't a 50 Cent post without some Photoshop or some AI shit involved. So 50 says, let's toast to success, health, and prosperity. I'm planning my new year. When I'm done, I'll come out to play. I'll come out to play. Clearly, you know, this what they've been doing is playing. He continues, everyone who plays with me wishes they didn't in the end. And of course, he's always going to tag that fucking Branson cognac and leche de Mondori and all that shit he got going on. His liquor and spirits business. And here, ain't this from fucking Wolf of Wall Street where Leo, not Wolf of Wall Street, but fucking The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby where Leo was taking a toast and they put 50 on that motherfucker. So if you thought this was real, no. And of course, with all that being said, it's projected that 50 about to be on bullshit top of the year. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it pertains to Fabolous. And I'm sure he's going to dig into all of them with some dirt or try to find some dirt. Because that's the game that 50 Cent likes to play. You know what I mean? He's going to try to sully your name, try to get you canceled. Or even if he can't cancel you, make it tough for you to, have endorsements, have corporate partnerships and stuff like that. Fabolous is kind of an easy target. Of course, we know a few years ago, there was his ex came out and it said that, I think she said that he knocked her teeth out or something like that. And that was a whole ordeal. You have the situation with the, the daughter or stepdaughter who came out on him or some shit. And he ended up like pulling his resources or some shit like that. There's a few different things. Stuff that's already been kind of dealt with in the public eye, stuff that's already been, kind of swept under the rug. But I think 50, he don't give a damn. He gonna try to pull it out, revive it, and kill it in front of the world. Jim Jones, I think 50's probably gonna attack Jim Jones for like all the 6ix9ine stuff. Somehow 50 Cent found an allegiance with 6ix9ine years ago. At one point, he was calling him his son, which, wow. But of course, that whole Treyway shit, I'm quite sure he's probably gonna dig into all of that stuff. Probably gonna try to call him a snitch and try to find paperwork on him or something. Dave East is super low key, but there was, I think, last year, there was like an escort who said Dave East was trying to slide and get some free Mushu. You know what I'm saying? Off his celebrity card or something like that. She tried to expose him. It really wasn't all that successful. Mano is known for smacking niggas and beating niggas up. So I don't really know what he's going to dig into as it pertains to him. There's always the prospect of possible DV that could be uncovered about a nigga. We don't know that. I'm not saying that he did that. I'm just saying there's always the possibility that somebody can try to dig that up, because that's always like a, that trump card, I guess you could say. But I find it interesting that we're not looking at 50. And he comes from hip hop. He comes from being a rapper. He comes from having a very storied history with beef in rap. And he beefed with Ja Rule, took it to the booth. He beefed with the Locks, took it to the booth. Beef with Fat Joe, he took it to the booth. But some people at this point now don't want to hold him to the same standard of stand on your bars and your lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I can't be a person to not hold him to the standard of bars and lyrics. Niggas got at you on a beat. If you're not going in the booth, what is it really to you then? You know what I'm saying? Because you got a laundry list of fuck shit that's on your jacket, but people seem to respect you because you got some TV shows that they fuck with. And I get it. I got music in one of your TV shows. Might have some Owen in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? To be honest. But at the same time, I come on my platform and I say, hey man, you got some shit on your jacket too. You got some uncool shit going on over there. I've never agreed with that baby mama shit. Even in the midst of like the shit that you pulled with Rick Ross exposing his baby mama with the sex tape. Niggas thought that shit was funny. I don't agree with that shit. when you was going at Khaled and you had niggas spying on his mama job. I wasn't cool with that shit. You know what I'm saying? At the time, it was entertaining, but in reality, what the fuck his mama got to do with it? You got niggas watching his mama job because he said, you know, I got less compassion than the average person. That was his thing in the video, which clearly. But damn, the way you've treated niggas in G Unit, the way you treated Banks, the way you've treated Buck, don't agree with that shit. Yeah, I know it's, oh, you go against me, I'm out to completely destroy you. Yeah, we get that. But on some just man shit, on some like cool shit, hell no. That ain't the wave. You know, but he wrote the 50th Law of Power. He's a 48 Laws of Power nigga. He don't give a fuck. He's out here to establish himself. He's out here to diminish competition if need be. And whatever it takes, he gonna get in the muddiest of the fucking waters and take you down through there. That's his game plan. That's his way. And that's where he excels. But really, why not just get in the booth and say your piece? You know what I mean? And that's from a nigga that listen to more 50 Cent than the average person. I listen to the Big 10. I listen to fucking Before I Self-Destruct. I listen to goddamn, what was the shit with the half man, half fucking gorilla face or some shit? I can't even remember. The Big 10 was hard too. You know what I mean? Like he got some shit, but all that shit is over a decade old. So, what about that part? Getting that motherfucker rap, nigga. You niggas act like they allergic to rapping. You just went on tour. You just had a humongous tour last year. Make some new shit. You got the resources. You got some of the hardest producers in your camp. Jake One give you crazy shit every time. And let me just go ahead and just ISO on this one. Rappers, why the fuck are y'all not getting beats from Jake One in 2025 going into 26? Why am I not seeing Jake One on album credits? Are y'all fucking crazy? Jake One is one of the best producers, has been one of the best producers in this bitch for the last 2 decades. You probably could get a Jake One beat for 5-10 racks compared to some of these other niggas that's gonna charge you out the ass. You might get it for lower than that depending on the scope of the project. Yes, this is my motherfucking campaign to see more Jake One. He be in the credits because he be building samples and shit for niggas. But where is the beats? Anyway, stand on your fucking raps, nigga. Don't come with no AI shit. Don't come with no, oh, I'm finna expose you to the world. Because if we burying niggas, everybody going underground. Where the raps at, nigga? Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5-6 bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I could do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your health care. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built.